Welcome to Rangers Radio on the Matchday show, the world's one and only unique live phone-in show for Rangers supporters all over the world. Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Well, good evening and welcome back to Rangers Radio. Motherwell 1, Rangers 1, and an interesting but poor performance for us away at Fir Park in the opening game of the season 2025-26. Join myself, obviously, back in the show is the one and only Albert. Albert, good, bad, ugly, and downright awful.
I would just go with the downright awful, mate. I wouldn't put the rest in. That was terrible. That was garbage. Total, utter garbage.
Two efforts, I think, on target in 90 minutes. From memory, mate, that would have been the goal. And then young Cameron's shot.
Just shocking, mate. Just, how? I mean, I know we're the early doors and we're going to see, I don't see any improvement at all. None. Not one bit improvement. In fact, I think we're getting worse. Anyway,
and that just getting the midfield away, mate. With Rothwell playing next to the centre halves, the two boys wide, and they midfield, mate. The striker, poor Danilo, and Dessers when he come on, hardly touched the ball in the striking areas, mate. That's now 3 games. And my strikers have hardly been involved, mate. It's just, we can see it. And it's crazy football. We create more chances for the opposition than we do with ourselves with crazy football. Albert.
That's exactly it, mate. I'm at the stage watching that today going, I don't even want to talk about this. It's utter garbage, mate. It's just garbage. There isn't any other way about it. We outfought, outran, out-sprinted. So we lost every sprint. We lost 95% of the 50-50s. We lost the fight is central. Heartless, totally heartless performance, mate. Not one player in that team who showed any heart. The big boy at the back,
Did he was our best player. That says it all, doesn't it?
Aye, it says it all. Buttling it, he's throwing the ball about again. Don't get me wrong, the goal wasn't his fault.
He was lucky as well, wasn't he? He was lucky as well.
But he got there. He made up for it. He got there, so that's fine. Okay, you shouldn't be dropping a simple shot like that. You shouldn't. But that's neither here nor there. But honest to God, I mean, what is he thinking watching this game? He's going in that second half. They just totally outfought us, and I'm going, what's happening now? We're doing now to stop this. We're just going to keep playing the same way. We're just going to keep playing outspiting you. I don't think there's any other way of. He thinks it's one way. It's a one way. Same as Warburton, same as Clement. One way. This is the way we're playing, and that's it. Okay, this will end one way. Then I'm telling you right now, you can't because he'll not get away with this, mate. He'll just know. He needs to do something. This is not right. This is simply not right. This is bad.
And let's be honest, they're not the best team we'll play this season. Let's be really honest about it. Right, so we started okay, mate, with it being a thing, mate, but sometimes the ball we gave it away, and as I said, our striker didn't he had a decent effort when he had a sort of chip. I think that was only chance he had. Aye, he was unlucky, mate. It was a decent effort, yeah, something a wee bit different. Aye, we gets for goal for Kamikaze defending for them when McGinn puts out for a corner. Tavernier scores a good goal. We're man up. They're thinking, okay. We huffed and puffed without doing a lot in the first half. Yeah, we had a lot of the ball and we had opportunities to make chances. And I'll tell you, one guy frustrated me. Nico Raskin, mate, he will not play that ball out to the simple pass out to the outside left. He didn't do it with Curtis and he didn't do it with Gasserman, mate. There was about maybe 3 or 4 times the pass was on just to keep it going. And the other guy was in a better position with more options and maybe run through and goal. You never know, depending on the pass. And he did not do it, mate. No, I know Raskin's our best player, but it did frustrate me that bit, yeah.
He can't play that position, mate. I'm telling you that right now. That's not his position. He can't play it. He's not got the finesse to play it. He's not got the passing ability, to open the defence up. He doesn't know when to play it. He's when he breaks away, he's not got that last bit that you break away and have a shot. He's no good at it, mate. No in that position. He's better with back one, where he played the other in amongst it all, in amongst the midfield. He's just no good at it. Him and Diamande, the two of them were.
Diamande was non-existent, mate. Non-existent.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Man done. Dowell done a couple of good things, mate, but still managed to frustrate me. And I'll tell you why he frustrated me. With a few minutes to go, him and Tavernier lazily. Well, except fatigue and all that for a hot night and a hard game and Wednesday. I get all that, mate. But it was just lazy play that led up to the goal, wasn't it, when the guy went between the two of them, mate. It was shocking.
Yep. Absolutely shocking. But you knew the goal was coming. I mean, I don't think anybody didn't see that goal coming, because how many chances we gave them, especially the second half, to score? At first half, I know, but the second half, you're going, they're just cutting us wide open all the time. Big De Giga blocked 2 or 3. Aaron's, I think, blocked one. I think Barron blocked one as well. You're saying, you're wide. Butland made a save. You're getting wide open. It was bad finishing with them. Again, same as Panathinaikos. It's bad finishing. You're saying this is ridiculous, because they're clear-cut chances. They're not even half chance. They're clear-cut chances.
And that's because I don't know where the fullbacks are at times, so you're getting away the wings, anything going wide. And then we just Rothwell, and then there's no midfield, mate. No midfield, and then Waskin and Diamande have got so much grunt to cover, mate. It's just, and then they get where they're playing, and 2 yards next to them, literally 2 yards next to Diamande and Raskin is the gas man and Dowell, mate. So they're standing in that, and then that's 4 players, and then the rest of the pitch has got to be covered. Oh, it's just, well,
it's brutal to watch,
lot of work today, mate. A lot of work today, and stubbornness, as I've said before, stubbornness gets football managers into trouble. But I don't want to judge in one performance, but you've got to critique what you saw, and that was awful. We're not making any chances, Albert. We're not making any chances. We're not keeping the ball in the final third. And then when we're going the ball at the back, mate, you're just waiting for a mistake to the ball end up in the back of the net. No, that never happened this time. The goal came for there. Well, it did. It started with Cortez, who got the ball and lazily passed it back. 85th minute, 86th minute. We've just got a sub on the park. Carry the ball up the park. You're meant to be a winger. 30 yards for goal. Put it back. It went across. We lost it somehow, and then it went between Dowell and Tavernier. And Tav got worse and worse and worse as that game went on, mate.
Aye, you're right. You're right. And
I'm a fan of Tav's. I'm not, but he gets the goal, mate. But he just gets slower and slower and slower as he gets on, because he's not got the engine he had, because he's lost a quarter of a yard, mate, and he's already lost a half. And it's he'll get caught out. That boy went past him and that for the goal, mate. It's just, well.
Do you know what annoys me?
Well,
he's standing watching that, right? And you're saying, right, we're not playing well here, especially in the second half. The first half as well, didn't play well. The second half especially. He sees we're not playing well. We're 1-0 up. It's the first game of the season. He's not got the players in that he says that he wants. Fair enough. He's had a hard game on Wednesday night over in Athens. Right, all these things, and he's standing watching it. You go, any manager with any brains turns and says, I'm shutting this game down. I'll take the 1-0. I'm shutting this down. No. Just keep going. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's crap. I was going to swear there. It was crap, mate. I'm saying it's crap, and he still keep going. I would just keep going. To what end? We're not even creating a chance. We're not even getting any shots. Till what end are we keeping going? Do we just wait till they score? And even when they scored, I'm looking at the clock going like that. There's another 4 minutes. Christ. I thought that was in Motherwell's favour, no yours. And then you see the heartless, total. Barami finally gets to the byline. cuts the ball right across the road. And Cortez, the guy gets in front of Cortez to clear the ball for right under the bar. There is no way in this earth should that defender get to that ball in front of your forward. No chance, mate. And then you're looking at it and going, this is a heartless. Is this your players? Is this what you're talking about? These guys are going to come good? Well, somebody needs to put a rocket up somewhere, by the way, because this is shocking. This is shocking. And that's the third game in a trot, mate. Third competitive game that we've been bad. Let's be honest with it. We get through with Panathinaikos, which was a great result to get through, really. And it looks even better now when you watch that today. You're saying, but no. This won't do. This just simply won't do. I know it's early doors, but we're not accepting that. And he knows to know we're not accepting that, mate. Fight, determination. And that's all Motherwell had today. Fight and determination. That's what happened last season. Fight and determination beat us. St. Mirren.
And momentum in the game's everything, mate. Yeah, you know, and we've took that we've lost the momentum for the Panathinaikos game. Yeah, and now in the league we've got a massive game next week. We should have been sitting with 3 points, and you see how it goes, and you look for positives. But you can't look for positives when you lost 2 goals like that with that performance. Now you can get mugged all better. No, the goalie has his game of his life, and you've hit the bar 4 times, 3 kicked off the line, and they got up apart and scored with their first shot at goal. But that wasn't it, was it?
No. I mean, they're making mistakes in their own 18-yard box, mate. Their own 18-yard box. They're making huge mistakes, and we can't even get near them to capitalise. I mean, honest to God, mate. I'm saying, are we pressing? Are we not pressing? They pressed us. See the way they played that system? They played it better than us. They played that system better than us, mate. That's what it takes. That's what it takes, what they done. Fighting. You need to fight, hardy, run all day. And we just didn't, mate. We just did not run all day. That was bad. That was bad. Then we're after the crap start again. What's this? The third, fourth year in the trot now. After a crap start. Here we go again, eh?
If you take the 2 Panathinaikos games, the Bruges game and the Middlesbrough game, mate, and today's game, 10 halves, I think we've won, 3 halves we've won.
Yeah. If you're lucky.
No, 3. Second half against Bruges, second half against Middlesbrough. And, all right, first half of the day, 3. And second half against Bruges, second half against Panathinaikos. Second half against Middlesbrough, and the first half of the day. 4 out of 10 we've won, mate. 4 out of 10 halves we've won.
See, I think the first half we had, 80-odd% of the ball?
No, that was in a 10-minute spell, mate. That was in a 10-minute spell.
Aye, but overall, you must have been close to 60, 70, 80, whatever it was. We dominated the ball. The way he keeps wanting to, all these managers keep doing this crap, utter crap about dominating the ball. I just don't get this nonsense, right? Dominate the ball, right? Okay, we dominated the ball. Who looked Merlett scoring in both halves today? In open play. Who looked Merlett scoring? They did. Who looked like Merlett scoring in the Panathinaikos game, both home and away? Panathinaikos. Right? Who looked Merlett scoring in the Middlesbrough game? They did. And this is us dominating the ball. Dominating the ball is utter garbage. It's what you do with the ball when you've got it, mate. And we keep banging on about this, but these idiot managers keep, mate, oh, no, we need to play this tactic, we need to play this, and we need to dominate the ball, we need to play, and we need to take risks. Why? Why do we need to take risks? Because it's opening the park up. We don't create any chances. Why are we taking risks that we're in an area we're not even creating any chances? How many times does the ball go forward? Only to get up to the last third. And what did they do? Pass it all the way back. There was one point that somebody passed it 65 yards back, right back to Butland. And we were actually on the ascendancy at the time. You go, where are we going with the ball now? Nobody takes MD on, mate. And even if they do try to take MD on, they can't get by MD. They can't outrun MD. We're back to this again. Can't go this nonsense, man. Oh, let's dominate the ball. I'd love to be one of the press conferences got up and shove that mic up the nostril by now. He said, no, we don't dominate
you take games. A chill pill. You take a chill pill and we'll get the phone lines open, yeah?
Aye, go for it, pal.
Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Aye. Listen, mate, it's mental that he doesn't realise. People don't realise the pressure that comes with this job. He thinks he knows, but he doesn't know, mate. He thinks he knows, but he doesn't know.
The trouble, to be fair to him, what he doesn't seem to realise, we've been watching this for years now. This is not just new because it's this game. We've been watching this for years, and people keep coming in and trying to sell us the same crap time and you could just look going, look, going to get a goalkeeper that can save and a back four that can defend. Let's just start with that. Oh no, we can't have that. Not allowed to have that. You've got to have centre halves that can play good football and carry the ball. And you've got to have two fullbacks that can invert and they can get up the park. Let's just get two centre halves that can defend and two fullbacks that know how to stop cross balls and a goalkeeper that can catch a ball and save, keep the ball there. Let's just start with that. That'd be good fun, wouldn't it? I'm sick of this nonsense, this crap formulas they come up with. As I say, I never understood it. And I was listening to the guys the other day in the review, like talking about it, and you're going, is this it? But and it's great if you're creating hundreds of chances and going, well, I can see it. I mean, it's good. They take the chances at the back, but you out of that, the chances you take at the back, you might create 4, 5, 6, 8 chances in a game and take 3 or 4 of them. Aye, okay. We're no, mate. We're not even getting a shot on target barely. Work it. Tell me I'm wrong, mate. Please tell me I'm wrong. Tell me this is all going to turn out to be good because I don't see it.
Come here, mate. Come here. Put your head on my shoulder. Come here. There.
That's what I feel like, innit?
Listen, mate, I know exactly how
pass
you
me
feel.
the whiskey.
That was frustrating. And by the way, if we'd have scraped through, if we'd have went through 1-0 and won the game, which it was beginning to look like, if we're honest, right? But
aye.
We'd have still been saying some of this stuff, Albert, yeah?
Oh, aye. You've got to be fair. You've got to be honest about it, mate. You can't hide and say, oh, that was good and oh, it's wonderful and it all come good. And aye, okay. We've heard all this nonsense before. I watched players out there the day can't pass a ball. Simple ball. All right, you're going to take chances and pass a ball.
I believe
every ball seems to be a risky ball for us.
I believe young Aaron's get man of the match. I don't think he was that bad in the second half, but didn't influence a lot at the first half. If that was a man of the match performance, we better give our boots look to it. Right, what we've got a new feature on the show. It's voice notes, yeah. So we recognise that a lot of people don't listen to the show live, or people don't want to come on, but you can still leave messages. We can discuss your point, and we can take your point if you phone in when we're not on. So the number is 087 88 72 154. 078 788 72 154. Leave a message and we can discuss it. Obviously, we're going to get a lot of lovely ones, Albert, yeah?
The usual. The morons will phone in.
We'll get a lot of lovely ones. But if it's when we're no live, that facility is not there for you to leave something if you want it discussed or you want us to talk about it, because we recognise that people in different parts of the world are listening to the show at different times. Listen, I'm only again, Gasserman I thought done okay, but really, really tired and was disappointed he wasn't subbed. And Doyle, mate, it was obviously gone. Yeah?
The Gasman was, I think he was done after half an hour, mate. I thought he was blown after half an hour.
Maybe, mate. Maybe, but when you go to 58 minutes and at 55, you could see. And Doyle, who still had a couple of touches, and he set one up for Gasserman. Nice bit of play for him. But just after that, he'd gone as well, mate. And what did we do? We took off Diamande and we took off Diamande and Raskin, mate, and brought on our two closers, the two giants of football, Lyle Cameron and Connor Barron, who still can't pass the ball forward, mate. Still can't pass the ball forward.
Or shoot. He blew one right out of the bar. He blew one right out of the bar.
Aye, so I don't know. We broke Desser's on. He wasn't involved, but as you say, mate, if you don't get a ball near him, how can you judge them? It's only right. It's only right that you say that, mate, because we've watched that, and that was poor. That was poor.
If he's wanting to play if he's wanting to centre forward today, but that he's wanting him today, hold the ball up, do all that, carry on, and come after the centre half and take the ball and pass the ball and turn and things like that. You better buy one, because he's not got one that can do that. The two we've got, or three we've got, that's not their type. That's not their style. So you're wasting your time. You've not got the players to play that one position alone, because nothing comes in. You're basically a man down. To be fair to Deal, all he does is charge about. Never really gets involved in the game. Screaming at him in the second half, in the first half. God, the ball, son, just get a hold of the ball. Can't get a hold of the ball. Even when he gets the ball, he can't keep the ball. So you're sitting saying, so if you want to play this style, which he's going to play, there's no matter what we say, he's playing this style, and that's the end to it. But if he's going to play it, he needs to get the people in that can play it, because at the moment he's not got the players that can play it. Broadwell's not even lasted 90 minutes yet, mate. He's not done a 90 minutes. Keep taking him off. And I thought when he took him off, I'm saying, I'll put Raskin back in. He took the two of them off at the same time.
Just for the record, DMC, calling listeners and fellow Bears moron is not a good way to start. He wasn't talking about people that support our club, mate. He wasn't talking about people who support our club yet. Carry on.
Who's saying this? Who's saying that?
Carry on. Just carry on, all Bear.
Aye. So he takes Raskin and Rothwell off at the same time. You think, take Rothwell off what he normally does and stick Raskin back. Didn't even do that. Oh, I don't see much sense of what we were doing today. I didn't see much sense of what his subs were. I didn't see any sense of any of it. But there you go. We actually could have got out of there.
But listen,
a 1-0 victory.
Aye, that's we won the better team, mate. And listen, I know size in football, some of the best players ever to play the game of short and stature. And I know Raskin and Diamondi on the Giants. I suppose Diamondi's taller than you think, but young Cameron and Barron, when they come on, mate, that's not going to work to close out a game, mate. It's not going to work. Yeah?
I know it. You know it. But what is it? I mean, I don't know. I don't know where we go for here. I really don't. You're sitting saying to yourself, okay, we've got this big game on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get this big game on Tuesday. Is he hoping to put all his eggs in that basket? Barting up the rank 3 there. He's definitely barting up the rank 3 there. This was, in my eyes, the game of the day was the most important game. The other one was good to get through for money-wise. Aye, of course it was. But this is the most important game. This one today. And we fell flat in our face.
Yeah, I agree, mate. Anybody you're giving any marks to?
I've given the big centre half, big the jigger again. I've done Arons was all right today. Done his reasonably well. No brilliant, just reasonably well. Dowell in the first half, he went on a mad run. And I'm saying to myself, oh, this is a skill that people have been talking to outside the Rangers have been talking about him. He's a good player. And they've been buying the players and going, that's all right. But then he go anywhere. Raskin, I thought, no. Broadwell, all right, nothing special. Diamandi, anonymous. The forward line, no in it. Wee Gazman, after half an hour, I thought that was it, as he'd run his race. That was it. Tavernier scored the goal, gave him a bit of credit for that. But everything else, nah. Suter, don't know what he does half the time. He gives me the willies anyway most of the time, but he's all right. He wasn't brilliant. He wasn't the worst, put it that way. That's nothing. That's no way to...
We know what John's got in his game, mate, but we're not helping it playing him on the wrong side of the pitch. Yeah?
Aye. He's limited at the best of time. But Portland done all right apart from his spill, which could have cost us dear. He never done anything really wrong. He pulled off a couple of good saves. But Suter done a brilliant clearance with one of the saves he brought on. But it was a good save, and then Suter done a good job to clear it. But No, it's no. You've got to take it. You can take it individually, but you've got to take it as a whole, mate. And you start with the manager, and then you go through the team and then through. Bad, mate. It was just bad. It's bad. I hope it's going to get better soon. I don't know how it's going to get better soon, but I hope it is.
I hope so, mate. I hope so, because it was the gaps, mate, when the ball was falling into the midfield, mate, and they've got oceans of room, mate, just to stroll forward, and then they're right on top of your forward line, your defence. And I'm saying, what's happening here? And then I looked where Diamande and Raskin were, and they're out wide, right next to Dowell and Diamande, Dowell and Gaspar. And then Rothwell's coming back to the centre half. There's like acres in the middle of the park. So they're getting it and they're springing on you. And if the fullbacks are going the wrong way, you're just right on top of the centre half. So at times, done okay, particularly the big to Jiggerman. But I don't know, mate. I just don't know. I'm concerned, mate. I'm concerned, and that seems mental after one game, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. And I think you've got every right to be concerned, because I'm certainly concerned. I'm not impressed with this at all. Not so far. I'm not. Because we said at the pre-show that don't know what you expect here. You just don't know. A Scottish game, you've seen what they've done in Panathinaikos, but the Scottish game, don't know what you expect. Well, we've seen it now, and it's just more of what we had last season. That's all I can see. No improvement whatsoever. It's just the same crap. What did we end up starting doing at the end? We're just putting the ball up the park. Don't get slaughtered for doing it. Portland started putting the ball out the park. You're saying this is us back to last season. This is exactly what we were doing last season. I don't know. And they had 5, by the way. Remember saying we didn't know they had how many new players they had. I heard them saying they had 5 new players. 5 new players.
But when you play football and but when you do the same thing all the time and you play it to certain places and you have your own players standing there, mate, it's easy for teams to stop you. That's what I can't get. Yeah.
Yep.
So you're going to try and play it to your fullback who's going to knock it in there. Say it's Tavic gets it, he's going to try and knock it into the inside right channel for somebody who's back to goal to try and touch it into the midfield for the runners coming on. Yeah. So the guy goes with the runner, make sure he gets him, and he's got a choice. You can't go anywhere, so he's got to play it back, and then all of a sudden you're defending when you should be up the park. Yeah?
Yep.
Now, the odd time it did come off a couple of times in the first half when we were right through and tapping him, yeah? And as I said, a couple of times I thought Raskin should have played in the gas man to see what happened, and never. And then there's a one where, I think, as you said, when Dowell strolled through, mate, and I think he played it to Danilo, and that never worked neither, did it? Danilo was betwixt between. These were opportunities to make chances, mate. But out of the piece, the centre halves have got the ball far too much. Then lies your problem. When the centre halves and the goalkeeper are always get the ball, mate, you're not going to score a goal. Football's about scoring goals, not about getting people out of position.
Well, he said it was going to be attractive. The Rangers fans will be like what they see. It's going to be attractive. I don't find that attractive at all today. At all. I just seen us hanging on. I'm saying, they look more like School than we do. So is this going to happen in every game now? Every team's going to look more like School than us, and we might sneak a victory. Is that the tactic? Is that what we're going to be doing? Because I told you, it's going to be hairy. I did warn you that it's going to get hairy. Christ's sake, man. It's going to. I mean, Motherwell are no great shakes, but they played better than us today. Way better than us today.
Exactly, mate. But listen, credit where it's due, you know. And, I'm trying to think that in the second half there, we had opportunities, all right, Barjami could have done. By the way, see when he got played after they scored, that was the first time I can mind him being involved since he came on. Yeah, honestly, mate.
It's invisible man, isn't it? It's totally invisible, man. I don't know. Well, I've not heard his interview, so if he comes out and says, I thought we played well, I'll say, David Weedy, watch it back and see you played well. Somebody in?
That's Warren.
What you doing, Warren?
Good. All be aroused yourself.
No so good, mate, after watching that. But life in general is good for me. What's your thoughts?
Listen, I'm raging. Absolutely raging. All right, guys, not had much of a pre-season, we know that. We'll take away the friendlies because they were just a lot of nonsense. What concerned me was, see the 2 games against Panathinaikos, right? Ibrox for a wee while, good half hour, 40 minutes in the game. All right, it's an away game in Europe. We were overrun. And I thought, right, we're playing Motherwell, we're back on the level. We need to get after a good start in this season now. What I can't understand is, see this tippy-tappy fitba, see round the back, what is it we're trying to do? In the middle of the park, tippy-tappy fitba, there's no actual threat direct to goal. And all right, we get the early goal, great. I thought we're going to go on and trounce them. We didn't look like scoring anymore. And I hate to say it, sees longer the game went on, Motherwell, all right, their chances, they were high and wide. Same as Panathinaikos, if they had a finisher, they'd be in trouble. But I'm looking at Rangers and I'm thinking, what is it you're doing here? What is the plan? Now, before, in the last couple of seasons, last few managers we've had, it's down the wing, high balls into the box with 10 defenders. I understand we're not doing that, and I'm grateful for that. But see, tonight, this was your night. We need to start off well. See, in the final third, what were we trying to do? We weren't no threat at all.
Well, we were blunt. There's no doubt about that one. We were absolutely blunt.
Can you agree more, Warren? Can you agree more, mate? Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's hard
I'm fuming, yeah, I'm absolutely fuming.
It's hard to digest, you know, and it's not that we've dropped 2 points. You know, it's sometimes it's how you drop them also. It wasn't as if we get mulked. We didn't get mulked.
No.
And the points you make about the final third is spot on, mate. Spot on.
Absolutely.
All the new signings, you know, optimism, everything. I want to see today, win the game and win it with a wee bit of style. That's shocking, pass off.
Yep. I think we've also been joined by old Davy. Evening, Davy.
How you doing, guys? Although I'm coming up mute. I gave them praise, the Panathinaikos. The result was what thing that mattered, but that today was absolutely. I saw his substitutions was just. I couldn't get my head around that, and how Dow stayed on the park. I mean, he was empty, but I'm concerned like you, folks. But you just shake your head. And I'd seen his interview, and he tore the team apart. But he blamed he said maybe it's my formation wasn't right either. So whether he's going to get the time, if that going to continue like that, because the first half I said this looks good. No good control, but no bite up front. In the second half, it just didn't turn up, and it was going on about egos, and I think some of them need to look themselves in the mirror. Because playing at Rangers, they'll not get away with that.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we've been joined by Randy. Evening, Randy.
Evening. I think I'm going to come back on, but here, I'm absolutely raging. I thought easy. Well, I phoned you before the game, but thinking easy. See that? I tell you, see Motherwell finishers. We'd have great 4-1 today. The chances they had in the second half, unbelievable. We got away with 2 good results. We got 2 good results against Panathinaikos. They did them finishers, and we gave it one each. Flat does it. Second half performance, and this Russell Martin, I don't know. He better get his act together, because he brings on the 2 shortest players we've got to see the game out. I mean, we didn't look like scoring a second goal. Never looked anything like scoring a second goal. Passy, tippy tappy. There was a ball that came through to the midfield, and the ball you shoot, that Gasman was shooting the wing. What did they pass it 20 years back to Butland? He passed it back to Tavernier, who was murder a day by the way, and then pass it, and then we're under pressure again. Oh, I never seen that. I honestly never seen that coming. I thought we'd have taken him up better day, but rant over. I'm sorry. Hello.
Aye, you're right, mate. Totally right.
You're right, Andy. But in you come, Warren. You come back in, mate.
I agree with what Andy's saying there. You know, I was well up for it the day. I thought we're a wee bit lucky with Plymouth. They're no top draw Champions League, you know, but then they must be a level above Motherwell. What worried me was the way we were getting outrun at times, but I thought, no, we'll get it together today. With no bite, with no threat at all. And what I can't get is, see this, as we keep saying, this tippy-tappy fitba. What is it we're trying to do? Now, I understand, and I'm repeating myself now, when we're crossing the ball into the box in the last few seasons, you know, and it's how do you do it with 10 men, right? I get that, so we're trying a different approach. But we weren't threatening. We weren't threatening at all. And the longer the game went on, and the more Motherwell were coming forward, and as Andy had said, if there's a finisher, would they get bait? You know, fortunately, they didn't have a finisher, but never mind them. It's Rangers that worries me. Signings, optimism, and you're looking at that today, and I'm absolutely gutted. I'm deflated tonight, you know, because that's just garbage, what I saw.
Totally agree. Can I argue with any of your points?
Yeah, well, I'll let Davey come in. Davey, maybe the people on Wednesday night were right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I fuck to eat my words and some of that, you know, but I did agree with it. We got away with it. But when you go back, you mentioned it, Ox, about the way the games were panning out. There was, and Albert was the same. We're getting it in halves. We're getting one half or the second half. There was no 90 minutes, and that was the story of the day. But I listened to his interview, and I came away with one statement. If you watch it, you'll hear what he says. He says, there's a lot of people should, I don't know where he's getting this one from. A lot of people should take what Cyril Dessers put into that game today. And I went, what?
Did Dessers touch your ball?
Well, I know I've seen it all, but he made a statement. That's what he's looking for, to get what he put in and that when he came on as a sub. I just shook my head and I went like that. Well, I must have watched that again. Yeah. Because that was a stupid comment to me. But it is a concern. And I hope, Big Andy, how you doing? I'll let you share all of you.
I'm all right, old Davey. How's the old taser kid? All right?
I'm okay. Was that
Is your window cleaner still in charge of you, or what was happening?
No, she's hung up her chamois. She's retired.
You're joking?
She was 75, so she said she had to chuck it.
So she was 20 years younger than you then. She was only 75.
75.
She's
That's
no
just
polishing
laziness.
anything anymore, Andy.
No, we've got problems here, guys. We've got big problems.
Okay.
And he's talking
Definitely.
about. I think he was trying to talk about players, and they need to get out to get. He knows he needs a lot of other players, and whether that's going to happen, I don't know. But as far as attacking goes, we just went at the races, and that's no good enough. And that goes for all the other games. It's just no up front. It's not midfield to front. It's not happening.
No.
I mean, if we're honest,
I'd actually bring into question the midfield. Now, is that the right midfield? Because it's happening. That's 3 times now it's happened. And they're producing nothing, mate. Absolutely. Going forward, I'm talking about. Producing nothing. They're all doing their bits for a wee bit of defence now and again, but you're going, I thought he was actually developing a team that's going to be exciting to watch, and we're going to attack. I don't see any of that, mate. I just see get to the 18-yard line, turn round and knock it back away. Nobody takes MD on. And even if they do, as I said before, they can't get by anybody. I'm saying, what's happening now? It's pass. You're going, right, okay. When's the miss pass coming? Because you know it's coming. Then a miss pass happens, and then the team that we're playing they're on the front foot going. And if you watch Motherwell attacking us when they go to the ball and breaking, we're breaking with 4 and 5 players, mate. When we break, you're lucky if you get 2, and they're usually opposite sides of the park. There's no, I don't know, there's no fight, desire, passion. It's just can't go this anymore, mate. I'm sick of it.
Can I come in on that, Albert?
Yeah,
There you go, mate. There you go.
You listen to his interview, and he does not miss anybody. I'm not saying that's going to solve the problem, but
at least he recognises it.
Aye, exactly. That's the correct words. And he says we couldn't. They outfought us. I'm not accepting that. Listen to his interview, and he steams right into them. But whether that gets through to them, he's still left with the players he's got, unfortunately. But listen to his interview; it was very good.
I'll do that.
I'll tell you who's got a big the boy Kevin Thelwell. He's got a big job to do, mate. A big job to do, mate. Because we need more bodies in there, more quality in there. Yeah, and if it takes getting rid of the people, I mean, I'll say it again. The back four, all of them are out of contract in a few months with our club, mate, and we're hanging our hat on them. Back four, Suter, Tavernier, and 2 on loan, mate. The clock's ticking. Okay, you're into August, 10 months' time, they're all out of contract. Yeah, it's no good for a football club, mate. You need stability, you need players in that are there. Yeah, what are they looking? What are they starting to think about? January? Where they're gone, the 2 boys on loan, that they're going back. Aaron's hasn't set the world on fire. I know he's playing the wrong side of the pitch, Andy, but still doesn't excuse some of the passing, does it?
No. The way Aaron's, I'd like to see him play in his own position and see how he gets on. Because to me, it's Tavernier again. I mean, I love Tavernier to bits. He's done his service. But another manager plays that is swinging rings through the boot to get him a game. Drop Tavernier. Play the boy Aaron's. Get Jeff to it. Now, if I was the team of the day, I woke up today and that was the team. The boy Aaron's was right back and Jeffy was left back. I'd be quite happy with that. The best player in the park was the big boy for the Wolves, big centre half. He's the best defender in the park. Play players in any position, but I don't know.
Yep.
So, am I wrong, Oxfam? What do you think?
Oh, no, we said he was your best player, Albert.
Definitely, Andy. By a mile, he's our best player. Blocked a couple of brilliant blocks. He's got pace. He can read the game. He knows his position. I heard him saying it during the game. He knows that he took up brilliant position. Know what I mean? With one of their attacks. That's all fine and dandy. So I give him pass marks. I give him man of the match, actually. But now we're looking at players.
I'll give man of the match.
Right, we're looking at players and we've got to call them out. Butland, Tavernier, Suter, Diamondi, Raskin, Dowell, Danilo. They've all been here last season. They've all been here for seasons now. They're all sitting there going like that. And I think it might be them he's talking about going, look, you've had it bad last couple of years. For whatever reasons we've had it bad. But this is this year. This is you. If you can't show the fight and passion, desire to play for Glasgow Rangers and look like you're going to compete and win trophies, leagues, cups, advance in Europe, get as much money in Europe as you possibly can. Well, time to go. It's time to go. Because I watched that there, and that's a throwback to last season, and that's the exact same thing, wide open all over the park. No passion, no desire to fight for the ball. We lost 90%, 95% of the 50-50s. We lost nearly 100% the sprints, man-on-man sprint. There's nobody ran by anybody today. Either way, going forward or going back. Nobody outran anybody. Big Suter had a 4-yard start on one of them, and the guy still beat him to the ball. You're saying, where's your fighting desire there to get to that ball? Where's your fighting desire to make sure that you're winning these? Not just that ball, all the balls, every ball. And I seen that in that Motherwell team. They were fighting like, we're going to swear again, but they're fighting like mad, mate. They outfought us, outran us, outsprinted us. The only thing they did in the day is put the ball in the net. They had the chances to do it, mate, but they just didn't do it. Somebody's going to do it coming soon. If we keep getting all these chances, we're going to take a tanking one of these times with a team. And I hope it's not that mob across the city. But I'm telling you right now, we play like that against them, they'll take 4 or 5 off us.
Albert, see everything you just said there, the way you worded that. You watch his interview and you would think it was you talking. He steams right into them the way you're doing it. Exactly the same highlights, no competing, no good enough, no good for Rangers, no good for the fans. It minces them up. But are we going to get a solution? That's
no, because they need to get bodies at the door and players in. Right, last word for your good self, Warren.
Right, good stuff tonight, guys. Just one of my concerns was seeing the Midfield, see Diamande, right? Seeing the 3 games it's mattered, he's not really sort of cutting it. Raskin is getting the ball away a lot of the time. And see, Rothwell, I thought he was supposed to be a driving midfielder. He don't seem to be doing it. I think there's a lot of problems in the engine room. And then, of course, we're moving forward. We're not creating chances. It's early days, right? It's the usual first game of the season. We're all running about as if our heads on fire. I certainly am. I know that. You know, but listen, come Tuesday night, we'll be up for it again. You know, so good to speak to you boys, and onwards and upwards.
Okay, Andy.
Yeah, Raskin is a number 6 to me. Honestly, number 6. If you don't play number 6, sell him, because you know number 10. He's playing Rothwell with number 6 to accommodate him, and he's playing Raskin, who's your position. If he's not playing Raskin at number 6, get your 25 all year whatever you have for him, because he's a basic jersey at number 10. Anyway, hopefully we don't need any beggars a start again this year. Hopefully we've learned our lesson, and for now on in, we'll do what we've got to do. But honestly, I can't believe we dropped points a day. Anyway, good to talk to you, boys.
Cheers, mate. David,
cheers. Take care. Thank you.
David?
Aye, it's always good to go into this show. It's the best in town. And I think a lot of these players, so if after, well, when it was 1-0 at race, could they imagine themselves going down to that Rangers support and getting the old accolades again? Well, they got a right roasting, by the way. And they just don't turn round, and I seem to have an ear with that look. I'm fed up looking at his face when the results are crap, because I've seen it that many times. And the big guy, the manager, he just walked and turned and walked up a tunnel. So listen to his interview, Albert's spot on. And anyway, always remember, boys, we are the people. And we don't surrender to nobody. So good night.
By the way, the people you talked about phoning are already phoning Albert, yeah? So the number is 078-788-72154 for voice notes, and we'll edit them and we'll play them either part of the following show, or we can take them live if you do during the show. It's for people when we're not off air who are listening to the show who want to make a point. Listen, last word for your good self, Albert.
Pretty sad today, mate. Pretty sad. Just hope he gets better, but I'm glad he slaughtered him. He's got to take the kid gloves off of them now. It's enough's enough. The new players aside, put all the new players aside. Give them a fair crack at the work. Put them aside. But all the old hands there sitting there, nah. These are back to last year, and we're not putting up with it. You'll get booed right out of Ibrox.
Our forward line finishing was Berjami, Dessers, and Cortez, mate.
Aye.
There's no new players there, yeah?
Aye.
And then for the ones you've replaced, you've had Dowell, and you've had Danilo. There's no new players there. So 5 out of the 6 that played up front were all the same that we watched before, mate, yeah?
And they didn't work. Mm-hmm. And if they came to us, we'd have told them, that'll not work.
Listen, he's got my number, mate. He knows the rules, yeah? In fact, I think I might, if he phones me before Tuesday, I might get a game as a trialist. I
remember, don't eat anything heavy then.
No matter, mate. Class always shines through. You know what it's like. Right, listen, thanks to Andy for joining us, Warren, and of course the one and only old Davey. Thanks for Albert doing this show. I think me and you are jinx, mate. Thanks to Fox and Old School Blue for doing the technicals and setting up a new feature for Rangers Radio, which should be fun. There'll be some listening, I bet you. Listen, Back to everybody. We're down. We're really angry. We're disappointed, but never forget, we're still the people. Take it away, School Blue.